All right, so speaking of crazy hard cardio, we're not going to do that, don't worry. We are going to do a quick cardio warm up, and then we're going to get into our strength training. Have whatever toys you have handy, and if you can use the ones that I have, fantastic. If not, you'll make do with whatever you got. So you're just going to squat first, just to get those hips warmed up right here. This is perfect. This does not have to change. If you want, we're going to give it a little hop. So if you can't tell, the second I land, my knees are already bent. So like I'm landing with bent knees. Really allowing that weight to shift back into my hips, into my glutes. That's my powerhouse. Don't stop, don't stop. 8, 7. I'm gonna step forward. Twist. Alternating the legs. Yes. Inchworm looks like this. Hands come down. Walk out to plank. Little pause. Walk it back. Stand all the way up. Again. Again. We're going to take this one out. We're going to hold it here. Mountain climbers right here. Knees in. Four, 3, 2, down dog. Little pause. Right foot outside your right hand. Right hand up. Bring it back. Back to down dog. Left foot forward. Yes.
You always make me smile when I'm feeling
Yeah. Don't stop. Couple more. Each side.
You give me such a vibe. It's totally bona fide. It's not the way you
One more each way.
walk, and it ain't the way you talk. It ain't the job you got that keeps me satisfied.
Bring your feet to your hands. All the way up. Hands back down. Take it back. Up. Yes. Lunge back. Yes. Falling off my mat. Good, watch. Little change. Reach. One more. 2 more. Feet out wide. Out. Feet out wide again. Right here. So because I trim the beginning of these videos before I post them, if you're watching this back on demand, you'll have missed the station that started the class about being crazy in cardio. And I used to teach high impact aerobics and step and kickboxing, and I was insane. Like I couldn't go hard enough. And my heart was fine. It's like I thrived off of it. Hopefully you still feel like you're getting cardio here without being a jumping bean. I know I do. I was just thinking how nothing could be hard enough. And like I was in good shape. Like visually, if you saw me, you'd be like, woo! But I was a wreck. I had sciatica. I had plantar fasciitis. I'll take healthy, functional, able to walk over that any day. Hold it out. Pulse it. Whew. Yeah, I'm still heavy breathing. Toes are going to turn forward. Hold it over. You need dumbbells. Here's what we got. All right. Lunge back, bicep. Hip it forward. Tricep. I know that's a lot, but it's really not. Lunge back, bicep. Hip it forward. Squeeze. All the way up to finish it. I sort of just morphed that, but you get the idea. So ultimately, it's a reverse lunge. Single leg deadlift with a tricep, if that makes it more accessible to you. But when you're doing this single leg deadlift, obviously, because we're doing a tricep, you're not taking the hands down. Like normally we would reach down toward that foot. We're kind of skipping that step. Not kind of, we are. I love to say kind of when it actually just is. Like somehow it makes it better. I mean, just is. It is what it is.
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kind of hard being Snoop D-O double G. But I somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky, yeah, this shit like every single day. May I kick a little something for the G's and make a few ends as I breeze through. 2 in the morning and the party.
That one wasn't pretty at all. This one's gonna be beautiful.
Getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too. So turn off the lights and close the door. But what? We don't let them hoes. Yeah. So we gon' smoke an ounce to this.
So today, one side of everything. I mean, obviously we got 2 sides here. But give me everything you got. I mean, we'll build on this, but you're not going to do it again. So put it all out there. Kind of like that super hard cardio, right? Put it all out there. Last 2 on this side.
Everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this type of shit happens all the time. You gotta get yours, but fool, I gotta get mine. Everything is fine.
Hold it here.
You listen to the D.O.G. I got the cultivating music that be captivating me. Who listens to the words that I speak as I take me a drink to the middle of the street and get to Mac into this dude's named Shady. She used to be the homeboy's lady. 80 degrees.
80
when
degrees.
I tell it, please raise up off these
yep.
Cause you get
Again.
at ease.
8,
As I
7,
the dog pound, feel
6,
the breeze.
5, 4, 3, 2, bring it up. Ay, ay, ay. So you feel that standing leg like crazy. Take it back to a lunge. Bicep, tip it over. Give me that kick back.
Lay back.
I've got a really squishy mat. I'm not making excuses, I'm just stating a fact. It gives me like this whole element of balance here, which is fantastic. I'm not complaining. So notice your foot under you. If you're on a carpet, it might feel a little more squishy, a little bit less centered than if you were like straight up on a wood floor or tile. Feel all those muscles in your foot working.
Lay back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking out, sipping on gin and juice.
Lay back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking out, sipping on gin and juice. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking.
You're not done. You are not done.
Who made the sauce?
I made the sauce.
I got the sauce. What's in the sauce? I am the sauce. Okay.
We are the sauce.
Tell me you've
Come on.
tasted anything like this. Don't tell me you found this fire on your lips. Fancy body lover rubbing on you, yeah, you're rubbing on my feet. Steam in the shower, you gonna wanna put some ice on my body. I
You're
got
not
the
done.
recipe. Hit it
1002,
better get on your knees. Strip gon' have you begging
1003.
my love, my love. I'll have you begging for my love. My
Last two right here, come on.
I got the sauce.
I brought the sauce.
Who made the sauce?
Apparently 1005 is a magic
Who got
number.
the sauce?
I got the sauce.
What's in the sauce?
I am the sauce.
Who brought
Hold
the
it.
sauce?
I brought
Lift.
the sauce.
Who made
Lift.
the sauce?
I made the sauce.
Who got the sauce?
I got the sauce.
What's in the sauce?
I am the sauce. Hold up, wait. Don't take this for granted, baby. Get it straight. I'm the one with the magic, baby. Do it one more time. Lean back, close your eyes. You know I blow your mind when I whine, whine, whine.
Don't stop.
I
8,
got the recipe.
7, 6,
100 degrees.
5, 4,
Better get on your knees.
3,
Strip gon' have you
2.
begging for my
Beautiful.
love. My love, my love.
Oh,
Have you begging for
all
my
right.
love.
Swing, shoulders, squat, press.
I brought the
Swing,
sauce.
Who made
shoulders,
the sauce?
I made the
squat,
sauce.
Who got
press.
the sauce?
I got the
Swing.
sauce.
What's in the sauce?
I am the sauce.
Who brought the sauce?
I brought the sauce.
Who made the sauce?
I made the
Take
sauce.
your
Who
time.
got the sauce?
I'm going too fast for you. Slow her
I
down.
am the sauce. Whoa, you want my sauce? Get your hands off my whoa. You want my sauce? Get your hands off my whoa. You want my sauce? Get your hands off my whoa. You want my sauce? Get your hands off my
time and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a chick who wanna touch. I said my face bomb, abs tight, rack stuck up, shack height, jury on me, flashlight.
Yes.
Last night hit 'em with that good, make you wanna act right. Broke boys don't deserve no kitty. I know that's right. Big bag,
Yeah.
bustin' out the Bentley band, take a man, Balenciaga brought it back, no how I give it up. It's big bags, bustin' out the Bentley band, take a man, working back, party back, no how I give it up. If it's up, then it's up.
On those squats, find your center. I'm less concerned about all your weight back than you being centered. That's far more important.
I can make the party hot. I can make your body rock. Haters can do nothing with me. Chances are they probably not. If I had a stick, you probably lick it like a lollipop. Shorty speaking Japanese. Hit 'em with karate
Yes,
chops.
yes, yes.
Forever popping it, pulling up and dropping it. Gotta argue with him, cause you know he love a toxic chick. He's out here playing, gotta make him understand. Ain't no ring on my finger, you ain't going on my gram.
Again.
Face bomb, abs tight, rack stack up, shack height, jury on me, flashlight. I've been listening since last night. Hit 'em with that good, make you wanna act right. Broke boys don't deserve no kitty.
2 more.
Big bag, bustin' out the Bentley band, take a man, Balenciaga brought it back, no how I give it up.
One more.
Big bags, bustin' out the Bentley band, take a man, working back, party back,
Tip
no
it
how I
over.
give it up. If it's up, then
You go, bro.
then it's up, then
Tap
it's
back.
up. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then
Yes.
Now he will never be the same. Tatted on my back cause I really like the pain. Read on my back, I said I'm glad that you came. If that nigga had a twin, I would let him run it. Big bag bustin' out the Bentley band. Take a man, Balenciaga brought it back. No how I give it up. It's big bags bustin' out the Bentley band. Take a man, Birkin bag, body back. No how I give it up. If
Don't
it's
stop.
up, then it's
8.
up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then
Last
it's
4.
up. If it's up, then it's
3.
stuck. If it's up, then it's
2.
up, then it's up, then it's stuck.
Beautiful. Kneel it down. I got a little angle here. Oh, I've got one hair. I can feel it, I can't see it. The hair on sweaty arm, like single hair. Oh my God. Beyond annoying. Squeeze this glute. Back glute squeezes. Alternate. Dive. Both feet pushing down. Chest lifted. Yes. Beautiful.
In the cut where I keep them till I need it, till I need to be the guts in it. Beep beep.
Yes.
Let 'em play with the truck. Many chicks wanna put chicken fists in cup. Divorce them and split his bucks. Just because you got good, I'ma break bread so you can be living it up. Did I pass with nothing? Y'all be frontin'. Me give my heart to a woman, not for nothing. Never happen. I'll be forever macking. Hard-coded assassins. I got no passion. I got no patience. And I hate waiting. Choke.
Don't stop. 8.
Check 'em out now. Let's ride.
4. 3.
Check 'em out now.
Both knees are gonna come down. If you need more like support, you stand. Curl. Release.
Check 'em out now.
Curl. Release. So it's slow because otherwise you're gonna start to rock forward and back. And I want to avoid that. So straight line from your knees to your head without swinging forward and back. Isolating those biceps. Yes. So good, so good. Don't stop.
Makes a meal upon for sorry. Sit back and beat my scenario. Oops, my bad, that's my scenario. No, I can't scare it. Every time, every place, everywhere we go.
All the way up, halfway down.
You
gotta put the brakes on. Yes. Squeeze your butt, pull your belly in. Squeeze your butt right there. When those weights are coming down, you still have to use your glutes. Cha-cha, don't stop.
You just can't take it. But you hate now, then you wait while I get your butt naked. Just break it. You gotta play like you wait wet with 2 pairs of clothes on. I get your back as a blast to the track, Timberland, and spit my pro zone. Posted up in the pro zone. That's the track that we breaking these zone. Ain't the track that we flow zone.
Yes.
Proper like ozone. We keep like Trigger Man, but really don't get no bigger, man. Don't trip, let's slip, getting throwed on.
Hold it down, taking it out to the side right here. Out. I know. It's adding up, right? If it starts to feel too heavy, you put the weights down, do it without any weight or grab a lighter weight, whatever you got. Yes. You can also alternate the arms. That's one way to kind of ease it up a little bit. Don't stop. Last 4. Come on. 4. And 3. Don't run away on me. Come on. 2 more. Squeeze your butt. Hold it in front. All the way down, halfway up. Take it down. Curl it up. Take it down. Control. Stop right at about elbow height. Yes. I should have told you to remember which leg you had in front when we were doing that kneeling side raise. Hopefully you'll remember. You might not. It's not going to be the end of the world. You'll just be lopsided for the rest of your life. I'm kidding. We're going to go into that side raise. So hopefully you remember which leg's in front. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. We'll do more lunges to make up for it. How's that? Out. Push those feet down like crazy. Squeeze the glute of the back leg. Pull the belly in.
What Juicy say?
It is what it is. This some fast start. She a big old freak. It's a
Really
must
nice.
that I hit. It's a hot girl summer.
Do your best to stabilize.
No, she got it lit. Hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit. Yeah. No, she got it lit. Hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit. Yeah.
Meaning, try not to use that momentum. Really kind of power those arms up to give you those pretty shoulders. Also make you strong. More importantly, it'll make you strong. The side effect, the benefit is pretty shoulders.
I can't read your mind, gotta say that. Should I take your love? Should I take that? Got a whole lot of options, cause you know a girl's poppin'. I'm a high girl, so you know when she gets stopped.
Don't stop. We were here for 1,005 on the first side, so 1,005, here we come.
It's a must that I hit. It's a hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit. No, she got it lit. Hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit. Yeah. No, she got it lit. Hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit. Yeah.
Who a how to be? Who got a lot of D? Who poppin' like a P when he be hopping out the V? And who gon' tell him that my bitch is getting her degree? And when we say it's hot girl summer, we ain't talking about
Don't stop.
degrees.
Last chorus,
Who won't
swear.
follow me? Like who don't follow me? Cause even
Which means
if
that we
you
were at
look at the
1,001.
scene, a lot of me. And honestly, I'm on it 'cause that
Perfect.
shit be
Weights are gonna come
comedy.
down.
Put me in no brands, but
So,
I
so,
see
so
part
good.
of
You've
me.
got some
Just a
push-ups.
real- give a fuck about that
We've
shit.
got
I'm
10
so real.
of them.
And we really with this
I'm gonna
shit.
suggest
With this,
using
I
your
go left.
toes.
Give a fuck about the dick. I get that, and then
But that's
I
just a
grab my shit, and
suggestion.
then I
If you
do
need to use your knees, you'll do what you need to do. If you need to use a wall, if you need to just hold a plank instead, that's cool too. 10 times. Let's go. Drop, push it up. Drop, push it up. Squeeze your butt. Pull your belly in. Make your legs really strong.
On the weekend, eat that dick up even when I'm going vegan. He be tripping on me and I know the reason. I gotta break up with my every season. Real high girl hey, I got 1 or 2 days. If you seen it last
You're gonna come down to a forearm plank.
let me try the boat.
Forearm plank.
Me in the pros, hey, it go
Hold and
down
breathe.
on that brown, now we going both
Yep.
ways. I can't read your mind, gotta say that. Should I take your
Good.
love?
Bring your
Should I
feet all
take
the way
that?
together.
Got a whole
So
lot of options,
big
'cause
toes
you
and
know a
heels or
girl's
inner
poppin'.
ankles
I'm
are
a high
touching.
girl, so you
Keep
know
your
when
feet
she
together.
gets
Don't let them
stopped.
turn. Drop the right hip toward the ground. Pause. Heels are up toward the sky. Back to center. Left hip down. Heels toward the sky. Come back up. Let's go. Side to side. Tempo.
No, she got it lit. Hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit. Yeah. No, she got it lit. Hot girl summer, so you know she got it
So
lit.
my feet are moving minimally. Like not much at all. So if you imagine that your feet were against a wall, you could do that if you really wanted to. Your heels would be pushing back and they're not going side to side. Your hips are going side to side.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch.
Badass
I get my
bitch.
light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it. And I see you. The way I breathe you in. It's the texture of your skin. I wanna wrap my arms around you, baby. Never let you go.
Perfect.
And I see you.
Flip over to your back.
Nothing
You
like
need
your
one weight.
touch. It's the way you
I am going to put a little ankle weight on. So if you have one, go for it. Actually, I'll put both of them on just to go for it. If you don't have them, don't worry, you're gonna be fine. Just giving myself a little extra. Got one weight.
But I'm for ya.
Right hand has the weight. Right hand has the weight.
Nights alone that we miss more.
Bridge those hips up.
Souvenirs. There's no time, I wanna make more time.
You're gonna go chest press.
And give you
Hips
my
come down.
life.
Opposite arm, opposite leg. Bridge. You're going across the body.
Remember when I couldn't hold her? Left her baggage for a mover.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit.
So if this is good, you're gonna stay exactly like this. You do not have to change it. If you want, that left leg is gonna float the whole time, so that it becomes a single leg bridge and then crossover. But if that doesn't feel good, just put the foot down like we've been doing, which is why I started it that way, so that you have some options. If the single leg bridge creates like instability or makes you feel like something in your sacrum or your pelvis doesn't feel so hot, your low back, put the foot down and that will give you more stability. Yeah?
I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my life from the source, yeah. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Last one right here. You need both of your weights. Both of your weights, triceps. Both knees are up, arms are up. Legs and arms are gonna work together here. So we can actually go exactly the same. We'll make it really simple so that your arms and your legs are doing literally the exact same thing. You're gonna bend the elbows, bend the knees. Reach, reach, bring it back up, extend, let's go. It's slow. You have tons of time. So key things to watch for here. Keep the back rooted. The sacrum. That upper mid-back. Front rib. Soften toward the back rib. Keep that belly strong right here. Try not to arch the back. So we're working on holding that spine in neutral. So we're really taxing your center here. We're not going into extension here. That's extension. It's not wrong. It's just not what I want right now.
I'm back at this money, teabagging your honey. You thought I was fresh off the yard. Don't crack to me, dummy, you're lightweight. They tell me you're nice and I'm lightweight. Go give me a knife, you're looking like steak. And when the stakes are high, I stake out for days. And when the water is high,
breathe.
Never alert me. I got a B89 in a suitcase. I know you heard me. This is a burpee. Lyrical exercise. Right now, homie, I'm in an extra vibe. Pipe down on the curve when you heard that I got these words to the upper echelon. That's echelon.
He says it's a burpee. It's a lyrical exercise. Did y'all catch that?
Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Things I don't understand. Sometimes I
need to be alone. For me, that's all the time. That's actually not true. That's not true. I'm happy alone now. I think that's one of the reasons, and I've said this many times, probably not to my classes, but to my friends. I love teaching so much because I am a bit of a recluse. I'm a bit of an introvert, and this platform connects me to human beings. I really think that's why I always loved fitness anyway, but I think that's why I was drawn to it. Last two, it forces me to get out and not hold up like a hermit. Oh my God. Okay, perfect. One weight down, weights in your left hand in case you forgot. We've got that chest bridge nonsense happening. You're gonna bridge, and then we cross. So start it with both feet down.
I minister this generation, my fault, leader of the new school. On my toes like a ballerina who knew I'd be black swan. Word in my palms, ironically, I am the globetrotter's best.
And then as you're here, if it feels good, you'll just float that right leg up.
Should have been in the pen, but now my pen rang with morphine. I healed, touchdown with morphines, I killed. Audio crack, cat keys to meal ticket. Cardio lap was running for dead life, but now I'm running the map.
Picture little whole me giving a
So really try to keep the movement clean.
Never be Jay,
I'm
never
noticing
be
it
Nas,
on
never be
myself
Snoop
where I'm
nor
kind of
Dre.
like
You ain't
getting a
get
little
killed in Vegas or in a
sloppy.
Suburban. Puff Daddy wasn't your favorite, so many watched
Be
up
aware of
with Journal Drink,
each
but I don't dry tears, I just
part
aim and
of the
I'm
movement.
Mini 14 like blah, empty yet another magazine like blah, and a young guy get blah. I kill them all when they tryna kill my blah. I am the bad, the good, got the last, the hood, got the last that would try to pass a good job. And Sean's a black Beatle, then I need a 10-second drum solo. See at Woodstock.
And I want this twist to be nice and big in the sense of really bringing not just the arm across, the shoulder, the rib cage across. I am traveling right off of my mat. Keep going. The sneaky travel. I don't understand it.
Before you came around, I was doing just fine. Usually, I don't pay no mind. And when it came down, I was looking in.
Remember, we did about 5,000 on the first side.
Suddenly, I could feel it inside.
We're in the high 4,000s right now.
So can you check? Hand on my forehead.
I want you to feel this bridge right here. Squeeze that glute. Push the foot down. Lengthen the tail.
So can you check?
Last two, please.
Peut-être qu'avec du temps, ça partira. Et pourtant,
Beautiful.
je ne m'y
Bring it up. You need a mini band.
comme un médicament.
I'm going to keep my little ankle weights on because they're really not that heavy. They're like, I don't know, 3 pounds or something. I'm going to put this band around the feet. This band might be too light, but I'm going to give it a swirl to see. Okay, forearms come down. Forearms down. Belly scoops up. Push. Don't stop. So we're going to take this full range of motion and we're just going to break it down a lot smaller. Take it back, hold it, and then you're just going to soften the knee. Soften, press, soften, press, soften, press. Yes. Don't stop.
1990, Chubb Rock jumps upon the scene with the lean in a pocket full of green. The green doesn't symbolize I made it on the top, but RoboCop
3,
was a shock. The tone of the
2. You're gonna hold this one up, hold it up, hold it up. Now just straight up and down, tiny, tiny. Lift, lift, leg is straight. Push into that band. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I totally lied. You have 8 more. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release it. Oh my goodness. Sink back. And then come back up. Woo-wee. Flip it. Come on, flip it. We're doing the second side. Exactly the same, just so that you can see a flipper. Okay.
In the cribs on dibs on the big man. Can he come out, slam a jam? I'm his #1 fan, yes I am. All these kids realize that I'm the man. 6'3", I maybe a quarter of an inch bigger than last year, but still a unique figure. Pops, ring a doc, no dinky and hot dog. Know that I'm a man that was born to have a mic on next to me at all times, ready to kick a rhyme. That'll keep me out of financial bind. That's why when it comes to fans, I'm never mean. Kids on St. James between Gates and Green.
Two more.
Says hello, 'cause I'm a modest fellow.
You're gonna hold it out. We're just gonna soften and press. So barely bend, push it out. Soften, press.
So we owe them.
Soften,
So pull out your pen,
press.
sign an autograph,
Soften,
you might make a new friend.
press.
So just get your boys and bring the noise and just swing it. And party people, swing it, come on.
Yes, yes.
Party people in the house, listen up. How the man with the plan and the band rips it up. Piece of how we dig and looking G. Swing a hot dog, dot, no, but Ev love for dinky. Fish and chips with the hippie.
Two more, two more, two
Before
more.
the tune ends, give me some lips.
One more.
Sanity
Hold it
Crystal,
up.
my niece
Little
and Lady
lift.
Kazam, my
Lift.
homegirl Paige.
Lift.
And leave the
Straight
guns and
leg.
have fun. Ow. And oh yeah, sing it.
Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, band off. All right, you just need you. Yeah, just you. Just you. I'm gonna keep these on. All right, lie sideways. So I'm on my right side. It doesn't matter which side you are on. Bottom rib cage is gonna lift up. So if I'm on my right side, that's my right rib cage lifting away from the floor. Here's a tip. If your hips and shoulders are wider than your waist will be off the floor. If you're more straight up and down, your waist will be touching, but it's the energy of lifting. Yes? Both legs lift long. Take them off the ground about an inch, not very high. Hold it. Top hand is supporting to brace. You're just holding for now. Do your best to keep that bottom rib cage lifting, and it's not going to squish the floor. Both legs lift. It's tiny, tiny.
All of that on the rap. The strength of my five-place chubs on the map, cause authority, seniority, cause fought me my staffs, cause autograph, plus give enough laughs. Read my mic, heed my sight, I definitely lead you right to treat me right through.
Again. Hold it up, top leg only. Lift, tap down. Lift, tap down. Lift, tap. The bottom leg is still lifted. Bottom leg is still lifted. How long can you make your legs? Keep the space of that waist and rib cage lifting off the ground. Even if it's not off the ground, you're creating space. Yes. Top leg's gonna stay up. Bottom leg is gonna tap up right here. Tap, tap, up, up, up. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. You're in the home stretch. Let's flip it around. So this stuff is like small. It's not like these big gross squats, lunges where like you can't really like fake your way through because you're forced to, right? It's big movements. This is a little bit more about like about drawing into your center, about being aware of where your body is in space. A little more like mini isometric. So first it is an isometric. Just lift the legs up. Bottom ribs, bottom waistline lift away from the ground, whether that's just in energy or physicality. Take the legs as long as you can, squeeze them together, lift up. Try not to shift or change in your torso. It's all okay. Again. Don't stop yet, don't stop yet, don't stop yet. Let's go for 4 and 3, 2, hold it up, top leg only. Top leg only. Keep the length. The bottom leg is not on the ground, right? Yes. Do not stop yet. Do not stop yet. You've got 4 more like that. Let's go for 4 and 3, 2. Hold the top leg up. Bottom leg comes up. Lift, 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 lift. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, release it. Oh my goodness, come on your belly, you're almost done. Hum, 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 stretch. Stack your hands. Put your forehead on your hands. Legs are gonna separate a little bit wider, so like definitely as wide as your hips, maybe even a little bit more. Little turnout is totally fine. So turning the hips a little bit open, pushing the pubic bone down, scooping the belly up, both legs lift. Lift. So the whole time, and this is tricky, I know, the whole time you're trying to get your belly to lift, to not compress down. So here's how. Keep the legs super, super long. Instead of trying to lift up high, go long. Squeeze those glutes. Good. You might need to make this smaller. Press into the hands, lift the heart up, lift the head up. Good, so we don't want to compress the low back, but we're getting extension in the spine now as well. Maybe the arms float up. This is it, last 8, last 7, last 4, 3, 2, and child's pose. Amazing, press it back, so, so good. Get a good stretch here. Big breath in and big breath out. Left foot steps forward. Bring the hands down. Squeeze your right glute. Lift your heart up. So beautiful. Good. Walk your hands around. Come into a nice wide squat. Move a little side to side if it feels good. Yes. Bring it around second side. Right foot is forward. Left knee down. Squeeze your left glute. Yeah. Such good work. Bring it back around. Hands come up a little higher. Hands come down, toes forward, melt over. And start to walk your feet in toward each other. About hips distance, put a bend in the knees, roll up your spine. Take a breath in the top, inhale. And then exhale, release it. You are done. Beautiful job. If you need anything, if you have questions, you know where to find me.